Hello, Aquarius. Okay, this is your mid-month, April 2021 Tarotscope. It is Tuesday, 4/20. It's 2 for Tuesday. This is a little late, but take the message as it resonates and leave what doesn't. So let's see what wants to come through. I could share with you a little about we're still in that that Saturn-Uranus square that's going to be happening all year. So that energy is all about really moving out of the old and into the new innovative way of thinking and being, which may be completely foreign to what you're familiar to, but being open and surrendering to the process is going to make the process go by, become a little smoother. So we also have that full moon in Scorpio next week. So that's all about deep transformation, releasing and letting go of what no longer serves you in a way that is deeply rooted, that really needs to be transformed, and that can really catapult you into a new direction by letting it go. So if there are things in your life that are really deeply rooted that, keep you in particular ways of being, this full moon will give you the opportunity to release and let that go and set some new intentions for going forward in the rest of this year. So is there some energy that you need to transform through with this Saturn-Uranus square from this old to this new innovative way of being? So using this opportunity and this full moon energy to really take a deep dive into what that actually is for you. So let's pull some sacred geometry cards for today, Tuesday. So this is your mid-month for April 2021. See what messages want to come through for you, Aquarius. Divine Feminine, Crown Chakra, Alchemy. All right, so you guys, this is about really the energy of receiving, the yin energy of receiving, allowing for the information to come through you. There's some flow that is really wanting to come through that you might be blocking, and it's going to be really important that you allow that flow to come through you so you can work things out with some alchemy, so that you can really allow for a softer, more nurturing side to express itself through you, so you can connect into some intrinsic understanding of all of creation, and allowing for this crown chakra energy to support your spiritual connection to the universe so that you can transmute some negative energy into light. So that yin energy will really nourish you in a way that will protect you and take care of you and really help you understand what needs to be transmuted, what needs to be released and let go of on a really deep level, in a way that allows for some light to shine through. And allowing for that to happen will then activate some magical ability that you hold inside that you might not really be clear to right now because you're blocked. So each one of us has the potential to access ancient knowledge, if you will, or different realms of energy. And that, that the true alchemists were able to perform miracles. So this is about really being able to perform the miracle of a transmutation. This is about really expecting something magical to really be transformed in your life by really shedding light and transmuting that negative energy, okay? Being open to receiving and nurturing yourself, receiving the information and transmuting the dark into the light, and allowing for magic and alchemy to really move it along, flow it through. That's pretty cool. Okay, so Aquarius, let's pull some tarot to get you moving for the rest of this month. Let's see where we're headed with this. What do I do here? All right. All right. Okay, you haven't been wanting to make some decisions. You've been resistant to making some decisions, and so you haven't done any, which is blocking you from learning some new things about how to move forward, related to some messaging that you have received or that you believe in, or that you some conflicting messages around your certain ways of being. And I think that you've been attempting to, in some quiet time, reflect on what this is. But there is some conflicting either internal messages or external messages, a lot of noise circumventing around you related to certain habits, patterns, energy that needs to be transmuted, that is toxic in nature, that might not necessarily appear that way because you don't see it that way. And you've been flippy-flopping back and forth around how to make decisions about how to transmute your experience, but you haven't been willing to see it. You have been resistant. You have been having your blinders on. And now there is an opportunity for you to make a decision, to make some choices around what is good for you, around what is going to be loving and nurturing to you in a way that is anchored in self-care and is going to inspire you to really move through your wounds, okay? Because you're no longer stuck. You're in now this energy of being able to allow for things to flow and collaborate into a new way of being. Collaborate with yourself, overcoming whatever obstacles, designs that you've been running away from. Overcoming the design of your experience that you may have created, that you've been running away from, that now you have to, in order to transmute this energy, address. Okay, there is something here. There's maybe some addictive patterns, whether they be, addiction can look like a million different things. You can be addicted to sadness, you can be addicted to drugs, you can be addicted to spending money, whatever toxic way, habit, pattern, behavior that interferes in your ability to grow needs to be transmuted so that you can really get anchored in some self-care, which will inspire you to keep it pushing forward. Because something keeps you stuck. That energy, that energy, that dark energy, that lower vibrational energy keeps you stuck in your ways of being. It keeps you in the way of yourself from growing. So by you not wanting to address that has kept you in it, because there could be some conflicting messages about how to deal with it. And I think it's going to be really important that you start making some decisions to really get anchored in self-care and taking better care of yourself so that you can be inspired to keep going forward on your journey. Okay. Let's see what still needs to be worked out here. Yeah, you got to make some decisions. You're kind of in this, I don't want to make decisions. I don't want to face it. That's definitely here. So that you need to make some decisions. Yes, on how to really, you need to make some decisions about some flow, some energy, some allowing for the Empress energy, Libra, Taurus energy right there. Queen of Wands. You might have to decide on, you could be in a couple of relationships that you could have a couple of options that you're deciding on. Or you could just be there. It doesn't necessarily have to be two people. There could be two roads here, two pathways, and you're going back and forth on which pathway. It's going to be really important that you follow the road to your self-care. Then that's the path that you need to be aligning your frequency in, self-care. Okay, birthing something new, allowing for flow to be manifested through you, allowing for a grounded, balanced enlightenment to come through you. That's what you're resisting. You're like caught up in a duality mindset and it's keeping you from evolving. You gotta overcome that. You gotta get anchored in love, and really choosing to take care of yourself is going to really embody the frequency of a nurturing yin energy that's going to inspire you to continue to move forward on your journey so that you can get out of that victim mindset that keeps you trapped. Okay? You are not a victim to your life. You are the creator of your life. So allow for the flow to come through you. And alchemy twice. This just popped out. Sagittarius energy right there. Alchemy and alchemy. Temperance. And you guys, there's something here about you really moderating a little of this and a little of that to bring things together. You might be out of balance, and so some moderation needs to be really, the imbalance needs to be transmuted into balance. So Empress is here. That's Libra energy. That's balance energy right there. Taurus and Libra. That's emotional, and that's like balance between integrity on the grounded 3D plane and alchemy that brings things together. So when you are balanced in your 3D life, in your real world life, then things can naturally work themselves out. So you really need to allow for the space to be worked out, okay? No more running. All right, messages from your higher self here. King of Swords, that's you right there. Wheel, Three of Swords, Justice. Libra energy right there. There could be a Libra involved in your life there may have been a decision that you might have wanted. There might have been some fate at play here, but now there's some hurt, and balance is being restored in that. You might have been going along on a pathway and then something interrupted that, and now there is some balance being restored in that frequency. And it's going to be really important that you stay grounded in your own truth and integrity, because that is what has stopped the flow. You not being grounded in your own truth and integrity is what interrupted the flow. So by really shifting that energy, transmuting that energy, taking good care of yourself, and allowing for balance to be restored, and allowing for the hurt, the heartache, whatever was there that disappointed you or disappointed the external experience outside of you, balance will be restored as you continue to take care of yourself and you get grounded in your own alchemy and align yourself in what is good for you. Like I said, this is about you really making a decision to take care of yourself so new inspiration can come forward and you keep moving through whatever hurt, loss, disappointment, low vibration bullshit, bad habits, whatever. You are not the victim of your life. You are the creator of it. So remember that. Okay? Where are we going here with this? Okay, so you really need to be able to create some stability. You haven't been wanting to create a structure to really grieve whatever you haven't been setting the appropriate energetic boundaries for yourself around. You have to be able to be willing to face yourself. So by being resistant to that is only continuing to perpetuate that. So this is about you rising to the occasion and allowing for the yin energy to really be open. This is about you being open to receiving the messages that are coming through that you have been resisting around how to take better care of yourself. Okay? So, Aquarius, that is your task for the remainder of this month. And I'm going to go with, that's just a journey. This is going to happen over the next, between now and the end of this year. That is your mission, should you choose to accept it. Let's take these two cards that they want to come out. All right, yes. It's time for a deep dive, okay? And a rebirth is assured. This is transformation. This is Scorpio. So as you move forward on this journey, use this full moon energy to really, really allow for a new rebirth to occur. This is your opportunity to take a really deep dive into looking at yourself, facing yourself in ways that you never. This is the opportunity to do that. I would take advantage of it. All right, Aquarius? All right, have a good rest of your day. I wish you well on the journey, and I hope there was a message in this reading for you. If you like the content I am creating, please do like, share, and subscribe. Either way, this is awesome. You got this. Go forth and be magical. See you later.